Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and tonight I'm otherwise known as Insomnia-Anya. So my sister, Debbie Knoblauch, and I, we call each other sisters, we always talk about how she's Delirious Debbie and I'm Insomnia-Anya. And it got me to thinking, and I thought, I have a lot of friends that live in different countries, so they're up when I'm sleeping. Plus, I know that I have people that watch me that are up at all hours of the night that also have trouble sleeping just like me. So instead of laying there just staring at the ceiling, I thought, what better thing to do than to do some makeup tutorials that people can watch when they can't sleep, or when, they're awake and I am supposed to be sleeping, because I can never sleep, or not when I'm supposed to be sleeping. So I started getting insomnia about 7 years ago, at the same time that I got sick with my chronic illness, and I'm just awake a lot of nights. So I don't know how often I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it at least once a week, and I'll probably use like a new product or do something fun, like a fun challenge, and it'll just be something for people to watch that can't sleep when I can't sleep. So it'll be something we do together. So let me know what you guys think about this idea down below. And of course, people during the day can watch it too, but it's just something new that I'm trying. So today I'm so excited because you guys are going to get the first glance of the BPerfect Carnival Palette XL Pro Palette from BPerfect Cosmetics in collaboration with Stacey Marie. The original BPerfect Carnival Palette was my #1 palette of 2018. Do I have it here in front of me? Let me just see if I have it really quick. I actually do not. I packed it already, but I will try to insert a photo of it right here so you guys can see the difference in what it looks like. So that palette is much smaller. Some of the shades that are in that palette are also in this palette. It does have a picture of the palette on the back. I, unlike some people, have an unpopular makeup opinion that I love big palettes. I don't know why, but I just love the selection. I love having something that I can take on vacation and I can have everything in one palette. I don't have to take multiple palettes, and I've done that multiple times with the original Carnival palette. So this is what it looks like on the inside, pretty much the exact same as the outside. And we'll open this up. It has a big mirror, but it does not stand up. So I'm going to remove my least favorite part of palettes. And this is the gorgeous palette in all of its colorful glory. Now I will be doing a 3 looks 1 palette with this, but I'm doing a first impressions today. So I'm going to use my MAC paint stick because that's what I normally use. It's my favorite, and it is similar to the P. Louise base, which is what a lot of people use that use this palette. So I have the P. Louise base, but I prefer the MAC paint stick. So that's what we're going to use today. But I'm just going to take some. I have some on my sponge already. And we're just going to create whatever comes to mind. I know that I want to do something colorful, obviously. But this palette, you can create colorful looks. You can create neutral looks. I probably at some point will do a neutral look with it. Maybe when I do the 3 looks 1 palette. Because I do want to do a lot of looks with this because I want to get the feel for it. So I'm going to grab this Juvia's Place brush. So looking at it right away, like the shade Lit, which is the orange, the shade Funky, which is the pink. I'm trying to see. Is Liquor in this one? No. Okay. So some of the palettes are definitely the same, and a lot of the palettes are, a lot of the shades are different. A lot of the shades are the same, a lot of the shades are different. So I really like that. It has a lot more shimmers than the original one, and it has a better variety, in my opinion. Like the other one didn't have very many greens, and this one seems to have an entire row. Well, these two, and then maybe these two. So I'm so excited about this palette, and I was just blown away by the quality of the previous one. So I'm really excited. So I'm going to use the shade Ecstasy, which is this bright neon green in my crease. So we're going to start with that. So let me know what you guys think about this series. I just thought it would be something fun to do. It would be fun for people to watch if they can't sleep, and it would be fun for me to do if I can't sleep. So we can be fellow non-sleepers together. As you guys know, I do have some chronic illnesses. I haven't really talked about what they are on my channel. My channel is my happy place, so I might eventually do like a chronic illness video or something like that, but right now I just haven't. I'm going to take Showboat, which is the beautiful teal shade. So pretty. I just got this tonight because since we're moving, I've been having some stuff sent to the new place and some stuff sent to the old place. So, or where I'm living still right now until we move in officially. So I'm not moving that far away, so it's not a big deal to go pick stuff up. Wow, this is really pigmented. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy. The second I saw that they were releasing a part 2, honestly, I didn't think it was going to be this big, huge palette. I thought it was going to be something different. But I'm not disappointed because I love big palettes. Like I said, I don't know why. I'm just crazy like that. I'm going back in with that lime green. And maybe sometimes when I come on here, I will come on in my pajamas and we can chit chat about something. Maybe I'll do some masking or something like that, like do a face mask and a chit chat. I just think this is something that could be fun. And I will give you guys some first sneak peeks of things that I've just gotten that other people who sleep on a regular basis will have to wait to see until the following morning. Okay, so now I actually want to go in with, oh gosh, you guys, I really love this shade. It's like a bluish purple. I'm so tempted. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. First, I'm going to take the shade Lights Out, which is a black, and I'm going to deepen up the outer V. I'm still using the same brush. This is a Juvia's Place blending brush. And I barely tapped into that black because it's really pigmented. All these shades are really, really pigmented. Let me know down below if you picked up this palette or if you own the original one. I know my friend Debbie from Vinyl Beauty, I will link her channel up here. She has the original palette and we were talking and joking back and forth about whether or not we were going to get this one. I don't remember if she said she was or not. I think she said no, but who knows? I've said no before too, Debbie. You never know. I know 2 Debbies. All right, so that is a really beautiful, very pigmented black eyeshadow. I literally only had to dip in the slightest amount. And I'm trying to think if I want to do a cut crease. Normally for first impressions, I don't do cut creases just because I like to see how pigmented the shimmer shades are and whether or not I need to do a cut crease. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to, I really kind of want to do a cut crease. Let me stick this glitter glue on the back of my hand while I decide yes or no. I think I'm going to, oh my gosh, you guys, I wish you were here to help me decide. I think I'm going to do a cut crease, a half cut crease, just a little one. And we'll just see how this goes. I'm just using my Makeup Revolution concealer. I don't really have like hooded eyes, so I don't know how well that technique works for me, the whole looking up thing, but it works somewhat, so we'll go with it. Now I need a flat brush. I'm just gonna take this one from also Juvia's Place. I love Juvia's Place brushes, just an FYI. I own a few sets of theirs now, and I just really like it. So this is not gonna be the most, well, yeah, okay, that worked. I was gonna say this Makeup Revolution concealer is not the best for this. I should have grabbed my cut crease canvas because I did get that, and I completely keep forgetting that I got that because I would like to use it in a video and try it out. I've heard good things about it. Okay, so now this is where we're at. I grab my brush, no additional product, and I'm just going to kind of feather in that black shade a little bit. Yeah, sometimes I wish you guys were here so that you could tell me what in the heck to do when I cannot decide things for myself. Okay, so I think I'm glad that I did that, I think. So now I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to take glitter glue. And I'm just going to put that on my lid where I cut the crease. And like I said, I will do a 3 looks 1 palette with this. I just wanted to do a first impressions first, even though I pretty much knew that I was going to love it. Okay, now I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to take that back chat. I don't know what back chat is. Okay, that eyeshadow moved around a little bit in the pan, which kind of scares me a little bit. But that's that bluish purple. You can see it. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think maybe I just didn't grab enough of it initially. And I'm putting it kind of over where the black is, or feathering it into the black. Normally I don't say the word feathering a lot, but I've said it like 5 times so far. That's really pretty. It's like a bluish purple, but with a black base. So it works really well up against that black shade. Grab a little bit more for this side. And then I think the shade I want to go into next, if I'm not mistaken, it's called Peppermint. Okay. Actually, maybe I'll go into Fortune, which is a golden shade. It's gonna be a weird color combination, but ooh, that's pretty. But who knows, we might like it. Interesting. This is a very beautiful yellow gold, and I'm loving it. Oh, and I also want to mention that even though the videos are going to be called like midnight makeup or something like that, it won't necessarily always be at exactly midnight. It'll just be as close to midnight as possible. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Peppermint, which is this beautiful minty shade. I don't know what in the world possessed me to do this color combination, but I've never done it before. So, and I've been talking about doing color combinations that I haven't done before, so here we are doing them. I also think that this back chat shade would have been really pretty with the shade Orchid, which is like a shimmery purple, which is something that the other palette was definitely missing. I'm just going back in with back chat. Back in with back chat. And I'm just putting that back in. I really don't even think I needed to use the black, but I don't know. I'm glad that I did. Let me clean this up. Let me do my base, my brows, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done my base. I've done my brows. Sorry, I'm looking for my, oh goodness, powder everywhere. There it is. Makeup everywhere. I'm looking for my Volume 1 Contour Palette. I can speak. Palette from Lunatic Lab Cosmetics. I might be delirious sometimes during these videos, just so you know. But I know that a lot of you guys understand what it's like to have chronic illness and what it's like to have insomnia, whether it's because of chronic illness or not. So I knew that I wasn't alone in this particular case. What I love so much is when I'm not sure about a look and then I go off camera and I do my base and I come back on camera and I'm like, oh yeah, I like that look. Because that's how I feel about this look. I wasn't sure if I liked the color combination. I'm using this for bronzer and blush. I don't really contour per se, but whenever I do my base, I come back on, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm glad I did that color combination. Just because it's definitely a unique color combination. I've never done it before, so, but I'm glad that I tried it. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into the palette, put my makeup wipes over here, and this lip color over there. And I think for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go into Showboat, which is that beautiful teal that we put into the crease. And then kind of lost, but I left powder under my eyes because I knew that I might get fallout. And I've done a couple of makeup looks today, so I don't know how well it's gonna stick in that outer corner, but just know that if it doesn't, that is not the palette's fault. That is mine for over filming today. But what else are you gonna do when you can't sleep? I mean, clean, play with the dogs, watch a movie, but makeup for me is relaxing and therapeutic. Okay, that did wipe away nicely. And then I usually take this brush and I just kind of make everything mesh together. All right, now I'm gonna spray my face. I've been trying to use this spray up. It's from Wet n Wild. It was from their Crystal collection. Just as Mega Glow face mist. I don't know. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It's not my least favorite. I'm going to go in with my Princess Lash Mascara. Whoa, I almost tossed that across the room. But I love this mascara. I just got a new tube. And it is in the waterproof formula. So this is not it, but it has a blue tube instead of green. So I will be using that in a future video. I have a full face of first impressions coming up that I will use that in. And let me know down below some things that you might want to see in this insomnia series, because I'm open for ideas. I need a little bit more of that shade. See where I lost that pigment? That's what happens. My eye waters. I just have to tap it on. Okay. Hopefully that'll stay at least until I can take a photo. And now I'm going to take the shade. I'm going to take Peppermint. And I'm just going to bring that into the inner corner. And then I'm going to put Pink Me over top of it Pink Me is a shade that was in the other palette. Actually, no, I'm going to take Fair Play, which is one of the highlighters in this palette. And it's kind of like a white golden shade. I'm just going to, oh yes, that's pretty. Stick that over top of it, and I'll actually use that as my highlighter today. Sophie is snoring in the background because she, unlike some of us, can sleep. I honestly didn't use the highlighters in the previous palette very much because they were a little bit darker. This one has 3. So it has a very light one, a medium one, and a deeper one. Still not deep, but deeper. And I like this light one. It's very pretty. Very blinding. And I like how it has a gold shift. Okay, now I need my favorite spray, which is my Facial Prime and Setting Mist. My sister, Debbie Knoblauch, got it for me. I will link her channel. Also, I will be linking her channel anyway because we are doing the lipstick challenge together and giveaway. So if you haven't entered that yet, definitely go check that out. Everything will be linked down below. I'm going to use my Sebastian lip liner from OCC Cosmetics. No longer available. Still looking for a dupe. I think NYX might have one, but I cannot remember what it's called. And then I'm gonna take, where is it? Can't Relate, right? Yeah, from Jeffree Star, which is a very light nude shade. Huh, not as light as I remember when I opened my mystery box. Interesting. And then I'm going to take the Glamlight Horchata Gloss. I only know that because horchata is the gloss and the liquid lipstick was called Churro. And I say that because they don't like to put their names on their products. Glamlight. Okay. One more spritz of this. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think of the look. What do you think of the series? What do you think of the look? What do you think of the color combination? I love the palette. I hope that you guys are excited about this series because I'm really excited. I really am. And I have a lot of stuff to film with. I have a lot of palettes that I'm backed up on because I did a lot of collaborations in the month of July. I actually did 29 collaborations in the month of July, which only had 31 days. So I have a lot of stuff that I need to film with. I know, Jeffrey, we're gonna go out. So I have a lot of stuff that I need to catch up on, and I figured this was the perfect way to do it as well. So I really like the way this makeup look turned out. I think it's an interesting color combination, but I don't know. I think it was a good sampling of the palette. I can't wait to do a 3 looks 1 palette. I so far am very pleased with this palette. It has the same quality formula as the previous palette. It might even be better, dare I say, because I don't know, the shades I used were way more pigmented and easily blendable, more easily blendable than the first one, if that's even possible, because the first one, like I said, it was my favorite palette of 2018. So I highly recommend this. I know it's, sorry guys, I know it's kind of a steep price point. I think it's like $65 or $60, I forget, but it's definitely worth it. I don't know, I think it's worth it, and I know that you can use the discount code TRENDMOOD. Jeffrey is like itching to go outside. So I'm gonna put Can't Relate into a little box over here, and like I said, everything related to my lipstick challenge and giveaway will be linked down below. So give me feedback, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.